I was lucky enough to have been able to visit the Puerto Princesa City underground river during my first time to visit Palawan in 2006. Limestone cliffs welcomed us as our boats ferried us ashore to the entrance of the river that goes through a cave under the mountain. Aggressive monkeys and monitor lizards seem not to be bothered by tourists in their natural habitat. Inside the cave, the smell of guano from the bats' droppings filled the air in the dark as we made our way through the water and wondered at the stalactites and stalagmites in all its shapes and sizes. The second time to the place was in 2008, and the weather went bad on our way back. Our boat's engine died midway going to Sabang. We prayed for dear life, and God heard us. On the third time in 2010, a monkey stole the food of one of our companions. We should have just taken our lunch at Sabang Beach. As the gateway to Palawan, Puerto Princesa takes pride in being the city in the forest. Going in and out of the city towards other municipalities, you are covered by the shady canopies of trees, which is so cool and breezy at daytime and makes one enjoy the shadow play at nighttime. Aside from Puerto Princesa City, other towns are equally worth visiting, like Brooks Point in the south, where the world's largest pearl, called the Pearl of Allah or the Pearl of Lautu, was found measuring 240 millimeters or 9.4 inches in diameter. You can also visit Taytay in the north, the capital of Spanish Palawan way back 1818, and an island ahead of El Nido, Coron, in the Calamianes group of islands. El Nido has been on my bucket list along with Coron since 2012, and in this blog, let me take you to this island hopping boat ride around the municipalities, islands, and islets. El Nido Island Tours consists of four types, each with 5 stops. For this 2016 tour, we chose Tour A, which goes around the Small Lagoon, the Big Lagoon, Shimizu Island, Secret Lagoon, and Seven Commandos. While on the boat and surrounded by the islands, all I can think of is pray and thank the Lord for blessing us with His nature and allowing us to witness the same at least this once in our lifetime. As expected, lots of picture taking from the time the boat is about to park up to when we set our steps in the islands. Coconut juice can be bought from vendors who operate like convenience stores in the water world. Then, it's time for the beautiful and sumptuous lunch prepared by the tourist boat's crew. Quite skillful, and what a sight it is prior to tasting. One you wouldn't want to enjoy or destroy, but just look at. However, hunger wins the game and we all enjoy the food preparations. In the afternoon, we get to enjoy halo-halo for snacks to cool ourselves from the sun, sand, and salt water. As already known that it is a sight to behold, El Nido never failed and made us experience nature at its best. The competitive advantage why it is more fun in the Philippines. We would love to know that the same conservation is observed in the town proper where tourists take their first glimpse of El Nido. First impressions last. May it already impress future visitors, which will most likely take time before it happens again due to the pandemic that is still awaiting to be dealt with accordingly. Hopefully, in terms of zoning, so that as they venture into the sea and the islands, the tours only need to just further surpass expectations through hospitality, service, and a clean and green environment. Right now, I am following two couple bloggers stranded in El Nido. So shout out to delightful travelers and jumping places. Your daily vlogs help us, your followers, maintain our sanity and cope up to the current situation. I hope you stay safe there in El Nido while you're there, and please enjoy. As we approach the mainland, and hopefully the control, if not the cure to this pandemic, may all of us keep the faith and be optimistic that we will meet soon, eat together halfway our journeys.